Good morning. Today is Friday, November 11th. Happy Veterans Day to everyone who has served in our military. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC YouTube page. We start with Hollie for a check of today's forecast because, Hollie, we're bracing for the rain.
Oh, man.
Turning to snow.
You're not kidding. And it's a soaker. If you just look behind me here, through the morning, afternoon, it is just going to be rain and lots of it. Heavy at times. This is what's left of Nicole. We get into this evening and we do start to see the rain subside, and we'll have a lull. In fact, we will have several hours overnight and into your Saturday where it's quiet before we start to see rain and snow showers. Look at tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That is a true story. So the result of a cold front is what that's all about. And we are going to have plenty of cold, wintry weather heading into this weekend. Like I said, scattered rain and snow around tomorrow, scattered snow Sunday. This is a dramatic shift for us, too. We'll only be in the 30s for highs by Sunday. And Danielle, it is going to stay cold into next week as we lead up to that 1 week till Thanksgiving point on Thursday. We're talking 30s, 40s, rain and snow at times. We're going to need our winter coats again.
Yes, we are. Thank you so much, Hollie. And turning to your local headlines, Cleveland police are investigating after a man was shot in the parking lot of a West Side grocery store. This happened yesterday evening at the Giant Eagle on West 117th near I-90. A 31-year-old man was shot in the abdomen and taken to Metro. No arrests have been made at this time. And remember, this is a developing story, and we will continue to keep you updated as more details become available. And in Garfield Heights, a suspect is in custody after a deadly shooting. The incident happened just before 3 a.m. Thursday morning, injuring a female victim and killing a male victim. The suspect was taken into custody after witnesses told police the person was in a backyard. The incident remains under investigation and no other information has been released at this time. Police say, well, they are asking and looking for this man right here. So they're asking for your help in connection with a hit and run in Cleveland. So it happened at the intersection of Fulton and Denison just before 6:30 a.m. on October 20th. The victim suffered serious injuries. Police say the man that they're looking for was driving a gray sedan. If you have any information, please contact Cleveland Police. A Cuyahoga County judge is being accused of misconduct after a state attorney filed a formal complaint against him to the Supreme Court of Ohio. Judge Tim Grindle is accused of violating the Code of Judicial Conduct. Most of the 61-page complaint is centered on a May 2020 incident in which Grindle unlawfully ordered 2 teen boys to spend a weekend in a juvenile detention center after they refused to visit their estranged father. And new this morning, St. Vincent Charity Medical Center will close its doors sooner than expected. The facility will now end all inpatient and medical emergency room care today. The decision is because of patient safety reasons. St. Vincent had previously announced it would close next Tuesday. However, the psychiatric emergency department will continue to operate. And in more health news, COVID cases and hospitalizations are falling again in Northeast Ohio after a spike that peaked last week. Erie, Huron, and Lorain counties are back down to the CDC's medium community level, and health experts no longer recommend masks for indoor public spaces. However, Mahoning and Trumbull counties remain in the high level. Ohio reported more than 10,000 new COVID cases in the last week, the smallest weekly increase since mid-October. And a 13-year-old boy from Cuyahoga County is the state's first flu-related death. Remember, we are just 6 weeks into this year's flu season. And so far, the state has had 135 flu-related hospitalizations, including 15 in Northeast Ohio. Health experts say this is just the beginning.
It's a call to action for parents to get vaccinated and get their children vaccinated. It's the best way to protect yourselves. So unfortunately, we don't have more fatalities like this.
The current flu shot offers protection from this strain as well as 3 others. The flu shot takes about 2 weeks to become fully effective, so doctors recommend to get one now, as Thanksgiving is now just under 2 weeks away. And as we said earlier, today is Veterans Day, and there will be all sorts of deals and specials available for veterans and active duty military members. It's a way for local businesses to say thank you to all service members. We have a full list available for you on our website, WKYC.com. And because today is a federal holiday, remember, a number of businesses will be closed as we honor those who have served our country. All banks and post offices will be closed, as well as federal courts and non-essential government offices. But all national parks will be open and free to all visitors. And the fastest growing population of homeless veterans is women, but in Cleveland, 12 of them have found homes at the Judge Sarah J. Harper Village. All this just in time for Veterans Day.
We needed some help. This is help. This village is help.
Female veterans are strong, and female veterans are resilient, and we are part of this community.
If you are interested in supporting the Sarah J. Harper Village, you can find that information on our website, WKYC.com. Okay, let's turn to some sports news because it's a matchup for the ages, and it's tonight. And it is high school football playoffs. Yeah, you know, St. Ignatius against St. Ed's, their arch rivals, and it's the Divisional One regional semifinals. Now remember, last week St. Ignatius had an incredible comeback win in the second half of their game. They battled back from being down 28 points and beat Cleveland Heights 50-49. And of course, this is a huge game for Coach Chuck Kyle, who is in his last season coaching St. Ignatius. And lastly, I have to tell you, this is such a sweet story. 4 puppies in Akron are hoping to find a new home. The Akron Police Department shared these pictures on their Facebook page saying, "Thank you, Officer Hype, for getting these rascals off the street." Oh, look how cute they are. So you can see the puppies resting in the police cruiser. They are now being cared for at Rubber City Rescue. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on the Saturday edition of Go, starting at 5 a.m. Have a great Friday, everybody.